When life gets very monotonous, it's time to pack your bags and travel. I'm Dr. Abhilash Bhaskaran, and this time you're going to see Philippines through my lens. The Philippines is an archipelago consisting of 7,641 islands located in the Southeast Asia. We landed in Manila, the capital city of Philippines, after a short transit through Kuala Lumpur. I was quite impressed with Manila at first glance, with broad spacious roads and orderly traffic. We had few sightseeing plans for the evening, but the rain gods had other ideas. So we decided to take it easy and found ourselves exploring a local mall, a cozy escape from the steady downpour. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Wherever I go, I love to explore the local cuisine. It's one of the best ways to experience new culture. One of the best ways to get around Manila is by using the Grab taxis. Grab is quite popular across Southeast Asia, and I found them to be quite reliable and reasonable. If there is one place you absolutely can't afford to miss in Manila, it's the Intramuros. Lined with cobblestone streets and Spanish-era architecture, Intramuros is rich in history and transports you back in time. Often called the Walled City, was the center of Spanish colonial power in Manila. Built in the late 16th century, it was a political, religious and military center of Spanish Manila. Forts around the world is steeped in history, and Fort Santiago is no exception. The stone walls and dungeons of Fort Santiago echo stories of Spanish colonization, Japanese occupation and Filipino resistance, making it one of the most iconic and significant landmarks in the country. Built in the late 1500s, Fort Santiago served as a military defense fortress and later as a prison. Unfortunately, we could not explore the dungeons of Fort Santiago due to high tide. The dungeons are a dark part of history. Many Filipinos were held captive, suffered relentless torture, and in time faced the inevitable fate. Most notably among them is the national hero of Philippines, Jose Rizal, who spent his last few days here in Fort Santiago before his execution in 1896. A short ride away from Fort Santiago stands the Manila Cathedral. Built in 1581, the cathedral has been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times due to fires, earthquakes and wars. The current structure is the 8th incarnation of the cathedral. The intricate stained glass windows and the grand central dome makes Manila Cathedral a cultural and religious treasure. The War Memorial in Intramuros reminds us the pain and destruction that a war brings. Over 100,000 innocent civilians were killed during the Battle of Manila in 1945, a tragic part of the city's history. Moving on, nestled within the walls of Intramuros is another iconic landmark, the San Agustin Church. Built in the year 1587, this majestic stone church stands as a timeless testament to Manila's rich colonial past. Inside the church, you will find beautiful altar pieces, religious artifacts, and an adjoining museum showcasing religious relics and historical documents. The Spanish Quarters, historically known as the Barrio de San Luis, was a residential area within the Intramuros where Spanish colonial elites, government officials and military officers lived during the colonial era. Today, the quarters offers visitors a glimpse into the rich colonial lifestyle, with some areas featuring museums, heritage hotels and cultural centers.
From now, these are only our headquarters, and inside we have a parking lot area only.
Another fascinating historic site within Intramuros is Baluarte de Santiago. This well-preserved stone ruins combined with beautifully landscaped gardens and walkways create a rich and peaceful atmosphere within Intramuros. The horse-drawn carriages of Intramuros, locally called Kaliza, are iconic symbols of Manila's colonial past. Back then, they were the main mode of transport for nobles and officials. Whether you're looking to quench your thirst after all that exploring or just want to sit back and soak the vibes, Intramuros has plenty of cafes tucked along its historic walls. Even for a history buff like me, there was too much history in Intramuros to digest in one day. And speaking of digestion, it was time to grab some food from our next destination, Binondo. Yes, you guessed it right, the Chinatown right in the heart of Manila. Be it Singapore or Thailand or Malaysia or Indonesia, almost all the Southeast Asian cities has a Chinatown. So, why does almost every major city has a Chinatown? Chinese communities migrated across the world for trade and work during times of hardship. Over time, they formed close-knit communities not just for safety but also to preserve their culture. These places eventually became Chinatowns that we know of today. Binondo is a foodie's paradise. There is this irresistible aroma of noodles, roasted meats and dumplings in every nook and corner. Honestly speaking, just walking around this place makes you hungry. If you're a veggie and trying to lose weight, I've got the perfect diet hack for you. Just come to Binondo. You won't find anything to eat anyway. We are done with history, culture, the chaos and the food. Time to move to a completely different side, the BGC, the modern part of Manila. So here I am exploring the BGC, which is a modern part of Manila. It's very clean, vibrant and full of energy. It's very organized and quite walkable with lots of open green spaces. This is a place where someone would want to spend their time in the evenings especially. Lots of high-end shops here, although I'm not sure if I'll be venturing into buying any stuff from here. Must be really expensive. BGC has a rich feel. I don't just mean the skyscrapers or the luxury cars. Everything feels well designed. From cafes to high-end restaurants to boutique stores, BGC speaks volumes of Manila's modern cosmopolitan side. Manila is a city of contrasts. From centuries-old Intramuros to vibrant Binondo to sleek modern energy of BGC, it's a blend of rich history, deep culture, and fast-growing modern identity. That's it from Manila. We'll be heading to Cebu tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join me for another episode on Philippines and its countryside.